I've always been the type to trust logic over emotion, but something changed a few months ago. I had just landed a dream job at a tech company and everything seemed perfect. I was working with incredibly smart people, and my boss, Claire, seemed like a mentor at first. But as the weeks went on, I started noticing small red flags. Claire would make jokes that bordered on inappropriate, comments that felt too personal, and sometimes she'd put me on the spot in meetings in front of the entire team, making me feel small. At first, I brushed it off. It's probably just me being overly sensitive, I thought. Then one day, Claire gave me a project that was way above my pay grade, involving a presentation to the company's executives. I felt way out of my depth. I wasn't ready, and deep down, I knew that. My gut screamed at me to ask for more time or support, but I was terrified of seeming weak or incompetent. So, I threw myself into the project, working 16-hour days. But no matter how much I tried, it never felt right. The night before the big presentation, I had an overwhelming feeling that something wasn't right. I couldn't sleep, and when I tried practicing my presentation, my words felt hollow. At 3 a.m., I called my best friend, telling her that I felt like something was going to go wrong. She listened, but then said something that hit me like a ton of bricks. "Do you trust your gut?" It was a simple question, but I had ignored my instincts for weeks now, telling myself it was just my anxiety. The next morning, I made the hardest decision of my life. I called in sick, sending a vague email about being too unwell to attend the meeting. I was terrified of losing my job, but something in my gut told me it was better to step back now, rather than risk it all in front of the executives. The fallout wasn't pretty. Claire was furious. She sent me multiple angry emails and even had HR pull me into a meeting to discuss my unprofessional behavior. She said I was letting the team down and that I was clearly not ready for the role I was in. I honestly thought I was going to lose my job right then and there. But here's the twist. The next day, I found out from a colleague that Claire had been telling other team members that she was planning to throw me under the bus. She had been preparing to blame me for a project failure that wasn't even mine. I had dodged a bullet by not going in that day. I eventually ended up quitting the job. I found a new role at a company with a better work culture where I'm actually respected. But I still think about that moment every day. The gut feeling that saved me, and how, for the first time in my life, I listened to it.